So for someone like myself that doesn't get in review copies for movies, I get so excited when I see stores put out new release titles a day or a couple days early. In this case, I was at Walmart and I went over to the movie section and I got really excited that they put out 28 Years Later 2 days early. This is Sunday as I'm recording this. It doesn't come out till Tuesday, September 23rd. So I picked up a copy and I decided to maybe get out a 4K review. I thought it'd be fun to do one early. Like I said, I don't get in review copies for movies, so when I do 4K reviews or unboxings or anything like that, it's always after the movie is released. So I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to get my thoughts and opinions out there before the movie comes out, and to let you guys know ahead of time, if you didn't pre-order this, whether you should pick up the 4K or the Blu-ray. So let's get into it. So starting with the packaging, I really like the artwork that they got there. Take off the slipcover, and it's a standard release. I didn't get the steelbook or anything, so the inside artwork is the same. And I will be giving away the digital copy at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. And on the inside, it's pretty simple. You got a Blu-ray and a 4K. The Blu-ray is the black disc. The 4K is the black disc, excuse me. The Blu-ray is the red one. I like the artwork. I like the fact that Sony still puts artwork on both the 4K and the Blu-ray disc, because with copies like Universal, like Jurassic World Rebirth, for example, they put in some nice artwork for the 4K disc, but the Blu-ray disc is just a black image with the title of the movie. So I'm glad that Sony at least still gives us artwork on both the Blu-ray and the 4K disc. So I was really surprised to find out that 28 Years Later was actually shot mostly on iPhone 15 Pro Maxes. I've heard of that before, but it's mainly like smaller independent movies, not necessarily a bigger budget movie like this. I mean, there's probably some that I haven't heard of yet or haven't looked into yet. So I thought it was pretty cool that director Danny Boyle decided to do that for this movie. The film was also a native 4K scan for this 4K release, and it does have a Dolby Atmos soundtrack. And it does support Dolby Vision and HDR10. My TV does HDR10, so that's how I was able to watch it. And the aspect ratio, I think it was like 275:1, so you are going to get more of a wider image, more of black bar space on the top and bottom of the screen instead of the 16:9, the typical aspect ratio for a widescreen movie. So if that bothers you, then there's no way around that. It didn't bother me too much, actually. I actually thought the wider image was kind of cool. It took me back to the old days of watching DVDs on the typical box TV where you have much of a larger black bar on the top and bottom of the screen. But like I said, if that's something that bothers you, you don't like the black bars, then there's really no way around it. But seeing that this movie was shot digitally with a native 4K resolution, the movie isn't going to have a very rough and grainy look to it. The film is actually very clean, very pristine. There isn't really any film grain present here. And I did notice there were a couple moments of softness as I was going through the movie, which doesn't take away from the whole experience. The film looks very nice and very clean. Sony does a really great job with their 4K transfers. They're actually, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions, the best modern studio putting out 4Ks. They really know what they're doing, so I had no doubts at all that they weren't going to deliver another home run with this 4K release, and they really did. The HDR color grading is also very, very well done. All of the colors really pop off the screen. The red blood, the green grass, since there's a lot of outdoor shots, it all looks so immersive and so well handled. And even for just HDR10, the movie pops off the screen and gives you really, really deep colors and really deep blacks and bright whites, not to mention the sharpness and the clarity of the 4K. This is a no-brainer to pick up this movie on 4K. And I did demo the Blu-ray disc just to see if there were any major differences between the Blu-ray disc and the 4K disc. And the only thing I really picked up is just the image clarity and the level of detail that the 4K image gives you. The Blu-ray is a bit more softer and a bit more brighter, so just keep that in mind if you're deciding whether you want to pick up the Blu-ray or the 4K with this release. The sound is also very immersive, so I was very happy with how the movie sounded, and the Blu-ray disc does have a decent amount of special features. It doesn't give you a lot. A lot of the featurettes that they give you are only like 7 to 8, 6 minutes long around that time frame. So you don't get a good level of special features like, say, Jurassic World Rebirth recently. That had pretty long special features and it had a really nice making of documentary. You don't get that here, unfortunately, so that's the only downside with this release. The special features are only like I said, 8 minutes long at best. So you're not getting a full immersive making of featurette or anything like that. And that's a common complaint with a lot of releases from modern studios nowadays. But it is something to bring up here. So overall, I'm very happy with this 4K release, and I'm really happy that Sony is just continuing to knock it out of the park with their 4K releases. The Blu-ray does look really good, so if you haven't made the jump to 4K or you're just looking to save a few extra bucks, then the Blu-ray will service you well. But if you're a 4K collector and you want to get the best image quality, then definitely spend the few extra bucks for the 4K. Whether the Steelbook or this release, you can't go wrong with either one. The film's going to be available in store at Walmart, Barnes & Noble. I'm sure other retailers that sell physical media are going to have it too, as well as online retailers. So you're going to have plenty of options to get this movie from. I don't know how quick the Steelbook has sold out, but I wasn't planning on getting the Steelbook anyway, so I just wanted to pick up the slipcover release either way. But nevertheless, you're gonna have plenty of opportunities and plenty of places to pick up this 4K release, so definitely get it. But like I said, if you just want to spend a few extra bucks or you haven't jumped onto the 4K format yet, the Blu-ray will service you pretty well. So guys, that is my 4K review for 28 Years Later. If you've seen the movie and if you've seen the 4K disc, let me know what you thought about it down in the comment section below. And which version did you pick up? Did you pick up the slipcover version? Did you pick up the Steelbook? Or did you just pick up the standard Blu-ray version? Whatever your thoughts on everything is, let me know in the comments below. And I almost completely forgot. I'm so sorry. I did mention I was going to give away the digital copy, and I will do that. I almost left without giving that away. So if you're still sticking around, here's your chance to get the 28 Years Later digital copy. I'll hold it up to the screen just like usual, and whoever gets it, gets it. So there is the digital code. Hopefully it comes out okay. And now it's gone. So whoever gets it, enjoy your copy of 28 Years Later. So that's it for now. Just like always, thank you as always for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy this video, then don't forget to like and share it. Subscribe right here if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, take care.